Hi everyone, welcome to our weekend vlog. Let me go turn on the light. I just want to show you, how we have this enclosure here, but the awesome organization. Richard did this back porch was such a bugaboo, and with two puppies, we could never get through to the door or anything, so he made this beautiful shelf from barn wood for storage. We put the cleaners up high here, and for us it's also a visual. When the front door is open, you don't want to see all this stuff, so you don't, because of the side of the shelf. And then for my canning, and there's plenty of space if we wanted like water bottles or soda pop or whatever. Dog's dishes, they just ate, that's why it's empty. My kitchen stool, because the cupboards are so high, and all he has left to do is mount this, bag thing. He just went outside. 2 bins for shoes, outdoor shoes and boots and stuff, dog stuff. Like, it's really organized back here. This looks kind of messy because we just got a garbage bag out of here. But this is for trash bags and recycling and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, hooks for keys. It looks really, really good. And I just pushed the dog's beds by the door because they just came in, so that Fitz. He just got a haircut. Hey, Fitzy. He looks way better than he did last week, don't you? Yes, you do. What? Are you wondering who I'm talking to? So funny. So they both look very, very nice. Percy and Fitzy, you guys look nice today. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And they're very, very happy dogs. Very friendly little puppies. Hey, buddy. Are you friendly? Are you a friendly doggy? Yes, you are. This feels really good. So now I have to take all these shoes. These are my summer shoes, and I have bins under the bed to put them in. So I'm going to take those all upstairs now and put them where they belong. So Dee's over, and we're just chilling and crafting. That's my mess. And look at her lovely, tidy little mess. Show them what you're making, Dee. That is so cool.
I'm making mermaid tails. I started making them a couple years ago, and they become quite popular. So everyone and their dog wants them for Christmas. So I have to make 5 of these before Christmas. But you can't really, so this, you kind of see the gist of it. So it's like a sleeping bag for a little girl. Or a boy. I actually made a boy when I made a dragon tail. And so
did you make a shark for somebody?
No, a dragon tail.
Dragon tail.
So they kind of get into it, and it's like a little sleeping bag. And so I'll finish it all the way to the top, and then I do a little tail at the bottom.
I will insert a picture.
Yeah, when it's done.
Of one. I'm sure you've got pictures of.
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. So I'll just insert a picture. But aren't they nice? She's such a good crocheter.
Thanks.
So we're having tea and Girl Guide
Right now,
cookies.
or lipstick.
Yes. Sidebar. It's time to order lipstick. There's never a moment when it's not time to order.
Order something.
Guess what I'm getting?
What?
Ipsy. I'm getting it again.
Why?
Because I miss it.
Oh, I see. I thought someone was like buying it for you.
No, God, no.
And I try I know you're filming right now, but every time I try and make you your own, I'm like, no, I like it all.
I know, you're trying to make me my own little Ipsy bag. Because I get it for Deanne. That is her, Christmas present every year. It just never ends. It's Ipsy. Because it's so fun. And we're the only 2 girls, really.
Like, for real.
For real.
So I can buy $80 lipstick.
Exactly. And so can I. And I can change my nail polish every 5 minutes if I so desire. And sometimes I do. So I'm making journals. Look at all these. All these journals. And look at this tea. How do you like that tea? It's nice, eh?
Oh, is that what I was drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I think you're drinking the second one. I found this at the dollar store. And I was just looking for some herbal tea because I have so much loose tea, but sometimes I get tired of putting the loose tea in the thingy, just being lazy. But this one, it says renew, jazzed, glow, and calm. And it comes in a tin, excuse the mess. Gotta pop the lid off like that. And then each one is a lid to the other. But it's really nice tea, and it was only $1. Well, it probably wasn't only $1. I'm lying. It was probably 2, but still. And there's 8 tea bags in each one. So yeah. So I'm about to spray some flowers in this box right here by the fireplace. So many of you said you liked the crackling fireplace, and I hadn't even noticed that it was crackling in the last video.
Oh, funny.
Because you just don't notice. But yeah, it is so nice and cozy. I love it. So I'm just going to spray some flowers. I should probably put some newspaper under that in case the spray gets all around. And carry on crafting. So I've got 2 little goofballs over here. Just had a bath. Turnsy. And Ozman. And Ozzy is, I just have to check something. He is flattening the cookies for the week. Look at all the cookies, boys. These guys are so full of my cookies.
Is this sugar?
But don't eat sugar.
Because sugar's good for you.
No, it is not. Just a little tiny bit. The boys are so funny. They're like, would you like a cookie? And they're like, just maybe one, because they're so used to Nana's cookies. Are these ones good, Oz?
Nana, done.
Okay, then do this tray. I gotta watch this pan over here, okay, honey? There, take that one. And I want you not to come in the kitchen part, okay? Yeah, you take.
This and behind.
That's right. You can stay right there and do that for me. That is such a big help. Thanks, Sweet Pea. Ozzy loves to help. Always has, no matter what you're doing. He is. If you guys want to help her, call 1-800-OZZY. Right, bud? The 1-800-OZZY. Right, Oz? Because you help everybody, don't you, sweetie? You're such a big helper. Nana's making jam over here. See that? Got a few things sterilizing and apple jam in there, so they're not allowed anywhere near here, are you guys? Too dangerous, right, boo-boo? So I had a great visit with Jan, and we're just on our way now to Jessie and Julia's for supper. Whoopsie, turned on the wrong light. Her parents are here from Toronto, and it's really far from Toronto to Edmonton. It's so funny when people in the other countries meet you and you say you're from Canada, they go, do you know anyone from Toronto? You're like, yeah, but Toronto is huge, and it's 4-hour flight from Edmonton, so that's direct. So that's pretty far away.
It's across Canada.
Yeah, it's across the other side of Canada, so we call that the East Coast. Well, it's not the fully East Coast, but it's pretty close. Canada's a huge country when it comes to land mass. Not so much a population, but with land mass. I was sad to hear Leonard Cohen died today. I love his poetry. I don't know a lot of it, but what I what I knew, I love. Hallelujah, the song that's so famous. Katie Lang made it so famous. That was written by Leonard Cohen. And I forget the name of this one. It's called Anthem, but I know the words. I'm going to say this poem for him, in honor of him. Ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There is a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. So that's the chorus of the song Anthem. And that chorus is so, to me, it's just, like, if things go rotten, or if things are bad, or things aren't going your way, you still have bells you still can ring. I mean, there's still good. There's lots of good things that can happen to you. You know, forget making everything perfect. Doesn't always have to be perfect. I mean, there's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And it's just those 4 lines from that poem. I just love it. It's called Anthem. I think I've art journaled that page about 4 times with the exact same line. But rest in peace, Leonard Cohen. Your brilliance brought a lot to a lot of people. And the song Hallelujah, I don't know of anybody that has never heard that song, It's been sung by a mazillion people. Want to sing Hallelujah, Richard? No.
No, thank you.
Hallelujah. Join in anytime. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. That's all. Anyways, we're on our way. We just have to pick up some garlic bread. I think the boys are coming. I think they're there, eh? I'm not sure. But anyway, they love garlic bread, so we better get 2 loaves because 1 loaf is for Chili and the other loaf is for the rest of us because he loves it. So I'm just waiting outside the store for Richard. You know what makes me nervous is when I hear people talking but louder than, you know, it's almost like they're arguing, but they're not quite, but it sounds like they're about to. You know, like it just, oh, my anxiety just rises. Or if I can't distinguish what they're saying, or if I hear really loud noises, it just freaks me out a little bit. My hands, I was spraying some flowers when I was crafting with Deanne, and oh my goodness, I have washed them and washed them. Look, I don't know how many times. The Illusion spray are so brilliant, and I know you're supposed to wear gloves, and I never do, and I always think about it after the fact. But anyway, the lady in front of me thinks I'm videotaping her, but I am not. I want to show you what I picked up yesterday for the baby. Just some of these cute baby face cloths. Aren't these ones cute? And then I got these guys. So there's some sports on them. Sports balls. And then I bought this for a little trip. It says the new baby. Actually, I picked this up. Remember when we got the books for the baby shower and I was doing the book theme baby shower? I'll put that shower in the link below so you can see, because there's just a video on the book theme baby shower. Oh, Richard's back already. So I got this one for a trip. Oh, sorry, Richard. Hang on. I'll unlock. I locked it because I was nervous. So this one's the new baby. And then I got this one for, whoops, Chili. Doodle Farm. So he can doodle all these animals. Richard has a very sore back still, but I think a lot of it has to do with you building that and hauling that thing in. And if you would just once stop and rest your back without any I bet you for a whole week, if you went without lifting or pulling or pushing or any stress on your back, you would be so much better.
Probably, but it just,
so try it.
It's hard to do that when you got so many things.
Well, we don't have to do all these things.
Okay.
I hate this position because whenever I'm in this position, whoever's in the driver's seat, my head looks so big. Always. I don't know how to rectify that because you know that it's the camera's closer. Although my head is big, but not to the degree that it shows. I look like a bobblehead. I should just be doing this while you're driving. Bobblehead. Don't you think that's funny?
I didn't know if I should laugh or not.
You could laugh.
Because I thought it was funny, but you know,
see,
sometimes people...
bobblehead. Anyway, we're almost there. So we're at Jesse and Julia's and put up their Christmas already. I mean, she's a new mommy. They put all their Christmas up. Look at this. So pretty. Look at this. You know that Toronto was originally called York. Isn't this nice? And her mom and dad are brothers, Jesse and Julia. And yeah, so we're having a nice little visit watching the game. I thought it was so pretty. Look at the wreath. Even the tree. Like, I'm like, wow. Where's baby?
Oh, yeah.
So everybody meets in Toronto.
Yeah, well, it's accurate.
It's the center of Canada, Richard.
Look who's wide awake right here. Look at Mr. Moo.
There. So all I said. Right on.
Look at him. He's awake now. And he's just chilling on his Nana.
Okay,
Sure is.
These are all
So,
the
Jesse, I've got him wide awake and not fussing.
Have open, and they're draining your battery.
What are you looking at, Indy?
Like it's not huge problem. It's just you know I close it.
Oh, you're so cute. What you looking at, mister?
I didn't know I had those.
You looking at yourself,
I
buddy?
didn't know
Use
either.
them and then don't close them, right?
So what's the trick?
Are you daddy?
You just double click. Yeah. No, no, no.
He doesn't know it's him.
He's not really looking at
He
it.
wouldn't even know that was.
I know.
So it's draining your batteries. Yeah.
So we're back at the, what is this place called? Service Place, right? Yeah. Service Place. Turner has a big game today. They're playing the #1 team and he wanted Nana and Papa to come. So here we are. Service Place. See, it's spelled like that. Service. So we're in Costco and I'm looking for frozen shells and I can't find any. Did you find? Oh, okay. How could they sell out of them?
He says they came in so quick and they were sold out. He says that they should be somewhere around December, around
Wow.
December. Yeah, he says they came in, they were gone.
So don't you just hate it when you make all this jelly and it doesn't sit? Arg. So I know how to rectify it. I'm just going to have to put it back in the pot and I'll add some pectin to it and fix it up. It's just a pain in the booty, you know what I'm saying? But I'll probably do that tomorrow. I don't feel like doing it today. Got all my baking done though for the week. This time I made some rhubarb muffins and I tried out my square muffin tin. I love these. They're a little bit bigger than those, so they'll each get 10 muffins. Yeah. 2, 2, 2, and 12. Well, let's see. 24, 26, 28, 30. So they each get 10. Yeah. And Richard and I had one each, and they're so good. Oh my goodness. And then I made these nice ginger cookies. So I think there's 18 in each one. And I was asking Turner and Ozzy yesterday, so how do you like having treats in your lunch? They go, oh, Nana, we love it. And that just like, I was like, aw, and they said, it's so much better than having things in a package or a granola bar. That just touched my heart. And I love doing it, so win-win. We went to Costco yesterday, well, you saw, and I bought a 20-kilogram bag of flour. Now, Laura down the street, she bakes bread. So, yeah, it's 20 kilograms. So 20 kilogram would be 40 pounds, a little over 40, well, 2.2. So about 45 pound bag of flour. So then I went to Superstore and picked up a little bin like that. So that is full to the brim of flour, but I'm going to use this up first. And then I got sugar like this, because I mean, when you're baking every week, and then the kids provide like the eggs, butter, milk, that kind of stuff. But the flour and the staples, like baking soda, baking salt, vanilla, and all that, I provide. Oh, there's some more muffins over here. And there's one big muffin right there. How's your back, Richard?
It'll get better as soon as the drug kicks in. My opium.
It's not opium. It's an opioid. No, is it? Yeah, I think it is. It's Tylenol 3, whatever that is. Oh, look at this article. I want to show you. Julia, my daughter-in-law, Jesse's wife, is a journalist. And so she's writing a column for the Edmonton Journal. There she is right there. Julia Lipscomb. And she's writing a mother's column once a week for the Edmonton Journal. And so isn't that a great picture of all of them? So there's little Indy. And these are Jesse's two from his marriage with Shannon. And so there's a beautiful blended family, and they love their brother. Look at Chili's face. And then there's Julia and Indy. So she says it takes, where is that? It takes love and Christmas trees to adjust to the new normal. Because this little guy here is so sweet. Oh, he's such a, we were just talking about how empathetic he is always, and she was having a rough day one day. I was over there. And he goes running up to her and gives her a big hug. You know, just adjusting to mummyhood and feeding your baby and, you know, all that stuff. The hormonal changes you're going through. It's just a lot. But, I mean, he didn't understand that, but he understood that Julia needed a hug, and he drew her Christmas trees because he knows so much she loves them. He's just a sweet little boy. They both are. So I just think that's a beautiful picture, and it's on the front page of that section of the paper. I don't know what section. Oh, the U section, I guess. Remember they used to be called E something or D? Oh, D section. So section D, but look how little it is now. It used to be like section D, you know. So they call it the U section. So yeah, that's kind of nifty. So one of Richard's friends gave him that this morning, so we didn't have to go out and buy the whole newspaper. So that's kind of neat. So every week she'll be writing. You can find the Edmonton Journal online if you're interested in reading them. You just have to go to the edmontonjournal.com or .ca. It's every 2 weeks, I think. Pretty sure. Is it every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah. So isn't that cool? So it's so quiet around here because Richard went with his friend and they went out to the forest to cut down poplar trees. So yeah, and the puppies are really quiet. See, I think they're tuckered out because the boys were playing with them and they are tired. Look at him. They're just, you know, when the grandsons come over and they just wear these guys right out. Look at him. They're both that way. He's like, what? Don't disturb me. So I'm going to go downstairs and I want to show you guys what I'm watching. And I recommend you guys watch it. I've already seen it. But before you choose your next Netflix movie, I'm going to put the link in the down bar for you guys to watch. Just hang on, let me get it. This movie right here. And we shall start at the beginning and see if you recognize anybody's names. Oh, it's kind of loud. I'll just show the names. I'm going to sit and watch this movie. I can't show you all of it because it's on Vimeo and you have to pay $4.50 for it, I think. So starring Samantha Grant, Martin Andrew, with Jesse Miles Lipscomb as Gordon Hillerman. It is such a good movie, you guys. We went to the premiere of this and oh my goodness. This is one of the first times I've watched a movie where Jesse was not Jesse to me and I was afraid of my own child because he wasn't really my child. It is so good. Oh my goodness. You have to watch it. It's a really good thriller, but not too scary, but you know, one of those kind. It's like a triangle, kind of jealous, kind of crazy guy kind of thing. But perfect movie to watch while you're crafting. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch Forbidden Playground. I'll put the link, like I said, in the information section if you want to watch it too. So look at all the wood they managed to get. Look at that. Holy crap. So I'm in here and I promised Richard I would make him some down home fried chicken because I haven't done that in so long for him. So I've just got my oil here. It's actually butter and oil. I don't like to, you know how you don't like to make fried foods. But once in a while, it's really not. I've got seasoning salt, lemon pepper, salt and pepper, and I think that's all. And flour and cornmeal, that's right. So I am going to dip my chicken. You can go, if you want it really crispy, you can go this, or just this and this. So I'm just gonna go into the egg. There's only one egg and some milk. Drop it in there. Usually I use a plastic bag or a brown paper bag like my grandma taught me. But today I had a bowl sitting there, so I thought, oh, I'll just use the bowl. So I bought these whole chickens from Costco yesterday, and they were pretty cheap. There was a package of 3, and they were $21. So they were about they were 7. They were a little under 21. I can't remember, but anyway, they rounded up to $7 a piece, so that's pretty good. And really nice chickens. So I usually do this with my hand or in a bag, like I said, but I'm using tongs today. So let's put on that plate and really coat these really, really well. Should have probably just done one at a time in here. Shake off the excess. There we go. Yeah, so I'll just carry on with that. So I hope the crackling of the pan isn't too loud, but yeah, this is what my grandma's always taught me how to do. Just let them brown really good and crispy like that, see? And the trick to not having greasy fried anything, although fried food isn't good for you, we all know that, but once in a blue moon it's not going to kill you, is to make sure your oil is really hot before you set the food in it. So the oil then cooks the food and seals it all in as opposed to soaking into the food. So, and then when both sides of these pieces get done, this is the first, these ones here, I put them in the oven, and then they get even more really cooked and juicy, and yeah. That's what we're having, some fried chicken. You can hear them out there still sawing. You like that, you want them to brown like that. That one's not quite done. And absolutely a must. Best utensil in the kitchen, cast iron frying pan, a must. After a long day of chopping down trees and wood, here's Richard's fried chicken with potatoes and country-style gravy and green beans. He was so excited for the gravy. I think that's so funny because it's homemade gravy. So here, I'll fix my plate and we'll eat. And this is where we're going to end the vlog. So say goodbye to everyone.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, Monica.
You're welcome. And we'll see you all next week. Thanks for joining us this week. We'll see you all next week. Bye.